One Way Street was formed, and why did you call the business One Way Street?
Well, Sesame Street was kind of one of the impetuses or impeti or whatever the plural is. And then very early in our journey, a group came to our church and they called their performance Golden Rule Avenue. Golden Rule, do unto others, you know. So we kind of put that together, Sesame Street, Golden Rule. And back then, too, in the 70s, was what was known as the Jesus movement. You may be too young to remember that.
In the 70s?
The Jesus movement, you know, in California, where they were baptizing people in the ocean, and there was songs about there's only one way, you know. So One Way, the 70s, Jesus movement, Sesame Street, Golden Rule Avenue, that all kind of worked together. And it was originally called Puppets from One Way Street, was the name, our DBA name. And later, when we incorporated, we dropped the Puppets from because we were doing a lot of other things in addition to puppetry, clowning and magic and drama and ballooning and all that kind of stuff. So we just called it One Way Street Incorporated, and that's what it was for a long time.
So you had a very wide range of variety arts that you were able to pull under that umbrella, and that's incredible. Now you went out and taught this. You have you had conventions all across the as I remember seeing the schedule. So let's talk a little bit about those.
We did the first event was in our own church. We invited about 3 other churches that had puppet teams to come, and we performed for each other. That was the first event. And it was so successful, we did it again. We started teaching some workshops along with the performances, and then we got the idea. Okay, well, why don't we do it in other cities? So we added one in Montgomery, Alabama, was the first one. Then Chicago, then Seattle. I mean, it grew from 1 to 4 to 8 to 16. And
when we began, I said, "What a good idea! We could do 12 cities, 1 each month." I was very small in thinking. He said, no, we could do more than that. Well, there's 4 weeks in each month, and there's lots of cities. Now, it's grown beyond that because we have added staff, and sometimes we weren't going. We were sending staff to 2 events the same weekend, and then 3 events the same weekend. I said, no, we can't do this. I can't do this. Now, we both started out as high school teachers, so we're very comfortable with youth. But our ministry, our teaching and training has stretched from preschool to adult because we basically capture kids with all their energy. I'm talking probably 10 years old up to 18 kids, youth, and put them into the puppetry venue in a team. That camaraderie is awesome. Now, the ventriloquism was always there, but it became the MC, the transition, the specialty, novelty bit to a whole program. And we did train ventriloquists, but ventriloquists realized we're solo performers. We're alone. There's a whole lot of more excitement when you get a group together. That's why this convention is so popular, because, there's somebody besides me that does this. But puppet teams that just incorporated then, this art is broad. It's much bigger than ventriloquism. Puppetry is ventriloquism. Ventriloquism is puppetry, but you got to have a little bit more skill, commitment, confidence,
practice.
Yeah, all of those things.
I'm glad you brought that up.